Hi everybody, Dan Illman here with some exciting news. DRF Formulator, the gold standard in past performance information, is now free, exclusively on DRF Bets. Join DRF Bets with the promo code WINNING, get a $250 first deposit match bonus, a $10 free bet, and free Formulator already uploaded to your account. Access Formulator's premium features, including sortable trainer stats, race replays, personalized trip notes, and lots more. Free Formulator, exclusively on DRF Bets. Hi everybody, Dan Illman, Mike Beer. It's opening week at Belmont, which for us means that spring has finally sprung. No disrespect to the Big A, of course. And the feature race on Friday is the Affirmed Success. It's 100 grander, carded as race number 3. This race for New York breds. Let's take a look at this field, and it's a small but select field, Mike. New York Traffic is even money on the morning line, and recently when he's faced New York breds, he hasn't been in doubt.
Yeah, last two times they've run him against New York Reds, and they don't do it very often, but the last two times they did. Very easy wins in fast time, and he's second off the layoff here, cutting back in distance.
He's banked over $750,000 in his career and is probably best known for just missing to Authentic in the 2020 Grade 1 Haskell. We throw up the Timeform US pace projector for this race. Short field, we don't expect a lot of pace. Reggae Music Man has done it on the lead in his last two starts. He's going to get forward. I'm not sure Bank on Shea is going to leave him alone.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this pace projector either. Obviously, Reggae Music Man is at his best when they use his speed, and I'm sure they're going to try to make the lead here. Bank on Shea will be forward. Dan, New York Traffic is a fast horse. I'll be shocked if Jose Ortiz isn't sending him out of there from the rail.
New York Traffic, of course, won the Hudson Handicap the last time he faced New York bred sprinting. That was at Belmont last fall over a wet track, and he was put in a very tough position in his first race this year. Not only did he have to go a mile off the layoff, but he faced Speaker's Corner, who's one of the best horses in the country right now, who came back to win the Carter with a giant buyer and is right now one of the favorites for the Met Mile. He was 4-1 against Speaker's Corner, New York Traffic.
Yeah, he was. He didn't run great that day. This didn't really, to me anyway, didn't look sharp at all off the layoff there, Dan. But the interesting thing about that race is it felt like Irad could have had the lead with this horse if he wanted it. He broke fine. He was right up there with the leaders, out of the chute there at Gulfstream Park. They just didn't want the lead with this horse and took him back. And then he just wasn't sharp after that. It wasn't a great performance. I think he's going to run a lot better here. And again, I'll be shocked if they don't send him from the rail. He is a fast horse and he's got a lot of speed. And I just like him sprinting. I know he's had good success going longer. I want them to concentrate on shorter races with this horse.
2 is Reggae Music Man, and he's put it all together in his last two starts at Aqueduct for trainer Pat Reynolds. Let's watch his last race, second level New York Bred Allowance. He is on the lead. He is taking pressure from both sides, and he bids bye to Bustin' Timberlake in the final eighth.
Yeah, he's going to finish best of all here and get the job done. It's his second win in a row. He's earned, the two fastest figures of his life in his last two starts. These are all positives. This is a horse that has won 3 times in his life. In every one of those races, he was on the lead. And I'm assuming they're going to try to get there in this race, too. I just think it's going to be a lot harder for him to get there.
The 3, Hold the Salsa, figures to be a big price in this race. He does have credentials on the go back. He was a multiple stakes winner as a 2-year-old. The concern is he just hasn't improved much since then.
Right. Even when he won those 2 races, he wasn't fast, and he hasn't gotten any faster since then. So that's a problem. He is a horse who wants to sit and make one run, Dan. So he's hoping that some of these horses come out of there and show some speed.
Bank on Shea is the number 4, and he won the Affirmed Success last year. And it's a shame that after that race, he had to go to the sidelines for a prolonged period of time, because there's a chance that he could have made some bank in those New York bred sprint races. He's done well off the layoff. He won a stakes race at Tampa Bay 2 starts back, and he's another one. He caught Speaker's Corner last time out in the Carter. He tried to go with those horses early, got caught in a 4-ply speed duel and said no more.
Yeah, the Carter was just too tough for him. They took their shot in that race, and he wasn't good enough. This is obviously a better spot for him. You're right. It's unfortunate that he hasn't been able to stay on the track. There are a couple of really long layoffs here, but when he's feeling good and he's in form, he's a really nice horse and he's got speed.
Gary Siaka sends out Lobster, the number 5. A winner 3 starts back, going 7/8 in the New York Stallion Series, then placed first via disqualification in the Safe Florida Sandy. Missed some time after that. Came back in the Haynesfield going a 1-turn mile and tired that day. I like this horse cutting back in distance, and I think he has enough tactical speed where he can work out a nice stalking trip, not too far off the leaders while clear of traffic.
Yeah, I feel the same way about him. I like that he came back at the end of last year too, Dan, and just ran 2 much improved races, much faster races. The 96 winning that Thunder Rumble division was a good performance. He wasn't best in the Safe Florida Sandy. He got placed first. He was never going to win that race, but he still ran fine that day. This horse is far from impossible in here, and he'll be an okay price with the 2 favorites to his inside.
Before we get to our top picks, please subscribe to the Daily Racing Form YouTube channel. Kentucky Derby right around the corner. All the content will be available to you here on DRF TV. Top pick time for the Affirmed Success. Mike, I think you've hit the nail on the head with New York traffic. I think the shorter, the better. I think if they concentrate on those races, there's a chance that maybe that elusive graded stakes win could be around the corner.
It'll be interesting to see what he does. I like him sprinting, Dan. I think he's going to be a lot sharper second off the layoff, and I want Ortiz to come out of there running from the gate.
Bank on Shea was good at this time last year. Liked that he had a stakes victory at Tampa 2 starts back and is now in a high percentage Ray Handlebar, maybe a slightly better price than New York traffic at post time. It's the Affirmed Success, the feature race at beautiful Belmont Park on Friday. Good luck.